Hey guys, how we doing? Yeah, it's Chico and I'm back. It's nice to be back on YouTube talking to my YouTubers out there. For those of you who may be just looking at this video for the first time, uh, I collect diecast cars and this is what I love to do. And uh, and so to address the elephant in the room real quick, uh, yeah, I've been sick. I've had some health issues for the last almost 3 months, and I'm doing the best I can with it. I'm going to keep this very short. Some difficulties with walking and some other issues, but I'm doing the best I can. And the one thing really that kind of just keeps things going is in here. So yeah. Also, before I do anything else, uh, to Fundamental Fridays, my condolences. I watched that guy for I don't know how long, and he was a fantastic model builder. And I know it's been a minute, but it's been a minute since I made a video. Um, okay, so with that being said, also uh, on one of those nights, well, yeah, you know, the collecting die-cast cars, it takes up a big space. And I'm trying to show kids that this can be a cool hobby, but you got to, live with mom and dad. You got your bedroom, maybe your brother and all. So I realized, but there's a young little boy who one night on my worst nights tried to help me out here in front of my house. I was having a tough time walking and just a great young man, about 10 years old, I think. So I just came home today, and I can't believe it because it's nice to see a few more African Americans in this hobby. So this young man put a card in my door, and just 1 second, it just says, "Happy Veterans Day, Mr. Chico. Thank you for the service in the United States of America. Thank you for the cars. Just thank you for everything you've done for America." Guys, it doesn't get any better than that from this young man, James. So, James, my shout out to you. I hope you see this video sometime soon. All right, guys. So what's new and exciting? Just before I got a little down and out. This was the model I bought. This Willys here. This is some fun stuff to talk about. So this is what I got right now, and this is a cool model. It's let me give you some facts. So we're dealing with 1 of 500, and it's a cool model. So let me get the box out of the way. And what I'm going to do is grab the model and put that here. Obviously, I got to move the camera a little bit, and I'm going to do that. I had the TV on. I was going to play the Marine Corps hymn. So anyway, see if I got this down far enough so you guys can see it. There we go. I'm just going to back it up a little bit. So I'm going to pick it up and bring it closer. But 41 Willys. You know, one of the reasons why I've got a blown up portion of a 41 Willys on my shelf over here, muscle machines. And I showed you guys my muscle machine cars. But our friend over at Fundamental Fridays made a mention about a 41 Willys, which kind of prompted me to buy it because I was surprised it didn't have. Anyway, the car, he said, had more curves than Raquel Welch. And you know what? As a kid growing up, I must have built at least 4 of these cars. I'm 72, so back in the 60s, when we bought models, we would go to the Five and Dime, uh, which was Woolworth, or you had like variety stores, something like we have today, but they were different back then. And you could go in, you could buy maybe little hardware stuff, and then also they had a little toy section, and maybe a few other things going on. Um, but this model back in the day, I mean, we didn't use modeling books when we were building models. We would use the real hot rod magazines, and we would look at the cars we were building from the hot rod magazines. And this car I did. Now I don't know if I built this particular car. This particular car has a pretty cool history. Take off the top. This car has a pretty cool history. It's got the big Hemi fuel injected engine here. Now I'm just going to give a short version of the story on this car, which is that the original owner of the car, when he built this, he ordered a special Dodge Coronet with a special Hemi, of course, transmission. He ordered the whole a car. He took everything out of that and he put it in this, basically. Of course, they modified a little bit for the fuel injection, and this is how he raced the car. Now, the family still owns the car. The car was actually sat for a lot of years, and they redid the car, and it is in a museum somewhere. So like I said, I'm not sure if I built this car as a kid, but I built probably at least 4 or 5 and had different paint jobs. This was one of the cool cars to build back then. And this model has everything really. It's the graphics are simple and safe. The interior very basic. Very, very basic. And straightforward. Now, back in the day, these cars would also run on circuits with NASCAR and all. The owner of the car, Bunky Bobo, was, I believe, his children, or maybe his grandson, made sure that the car got restored. I forget what museum. I know the information is out there, and a lot of you guys may know the story. I mean, it would take a while to tell the whole story, or I would have to refresh my memory. But this 41 Willys is a great looking diecast car, moderately priced. It's not too expensive, and I'm surprised I didn't have one in my collection sooner, me being the muscle car freak that I am. So I hope you guys enjoy this. It's a great looking model. The wheels look great. The way the parachute in the back. The engine is really, really, really cool looking. Nothing to really complain about. Let's give you a look underneath so you can see all that. And straightforward. I mean, it's a gasser. I don't know if you could notice on the inside, but this guy ran nitrous. I don't know if you can see, but there's a nitrous bottle right there in between the seats. Now, when they redid the car, they did put a Hemi in it, but it wasn't the same Hemi that the car ran during the 60s, back in the early 60s. I don't know how many of these may still be available, but if you're looking for a gasser, and I know a lot of you guys out there do like gassers, if you don't have a Willys in your collection, you're really missing out. It's just a time capsule of a car. And it's so recognizable. Everybody knows. As soon as you see, oh, that's, you don't even have to think it's not a Lamborghini. It's not a Charger. It's a Willys. And nothing looks like a Willys but a Willys. Great model, great car. And let's get this back up on top here. And so just a little bit of the history, not a lot, but it is a great car. And I wish I'm still doing this the old-fashioned way, telephone, holding it. You guys are probably kicking me in the butt right now. Listen, I'm going to cut this short. I don't want to talk too long. I've got other stuff I'm going to do. I'm going to try and get myself back in the circuit. I've got a model that I've got to finish. My hobby shop has been looking for me. I've just been, if it wasn't for so many guys being nice and everybody trying to find me, I think I'd still be miserable. So thanks to people thinking about me, it makes you feel good in here. So I want to say thank you to everybody that has asked, am I okay? All right. So once again, I want to say to everybody, first responders, police, firemen, and everybody out there, God bless you and what you do. And hey, this is Chico. I'm going to say stay safe, peace out, and I'll see you guys real soon. All right, bye for now.